Hello everybody, this is Commander Strain and welcome back to Armoured Warfare. Once again we're back on the 0.19 Russian public test server, and today we're taking a look at the Tier 10 American XM1A3 main battle tank. Now on the live server I don't actually own this tank. Yes, I know I'm slacking, but it's one of 3 tanks that I don't actually yet possess. But from what I've seen, people do enjoy playing it, especially with its fantastic heat ammunition. But as part of Balance 2.0, a few changes have taken place. So let's take a look at how this tank is on paper. With a level 5 commander and only a level 2 crew, we have an aim time of 1.41 seconds, a maximum shell deviation of 0.10 degrees with the equipped 140mm main gun and 2,750 hit points. The armour values are higher on the test server against the live server stats, but it has lost 1 degree of gun depression. Now, as you see on the screen, the armour-piercing, fin-stabilised discarding sabre rounds are competitive, but the heat ammunition is considerably weaker than it is on the current live server. But with the few games I've managed to play on the test server, the tank has performed well. But anyway, as always, that's enough of me talking stats. Let's move on and let me show you some gameplay footage. So here we are, it's a 15 versus 15 game. It's on the Narrows map, and there's a mixture of Tier 8s, Tier 9s and Tier 10s on both sides. So I'm looking at the enemy team list. There's a couple of vehicles that stand out that could be a problem. The PLO-1 is an excellent sniping type light tank at the moment. There's a Challenger 2 ADTU, a couple of Leopard 2AXs, some Armatas, XM1A3s and a T15 on the opposing side. But we've got to really try and focus on those if we can. So looking at the map, you're going to see this is quite strange. Typically on the Russian test server, most teams generally go one way. They tend to sometimes, in fact more often than not, leave a flank often exposed. But in this game, strangely enough, the team actually does split up. We've got a Draco going into the middle area, getting a bit of spotting done. We've got vehicles going left, and we have vehicles going right, including myself. So we're going to push up and see what we can do on this side. Just turning my turret towards the middle, and there is the first enemy vehicle spotted. Not by me, but we get spotted as well. So our friendlies pop some smoke ahead of us, and we're just going to hold here just to see if we can ascertain what else is down there. And as you can see, aiming, there it is, there's the B1 Draco. Lovely shot there, 611 points of damage. Now we had an AP round loaded, and we keep pretty much using AP throughout this entire game due to the vehicles we end up facing. But that was a good little shot. We popped some smoke there and we continue to push up to try and give this crab some support. He's engaging at the moment a T15. Quite a difficult vehicle for him to actually take out. So we're just going to pop up, see if we can go right round this area here, round these rocks, and see if we can go up and give this crab player some support. So as we can see there's other tanks up there. There's a T15. We aim, we take a snapshot, we miss. A missile comes back at us, and then some autocannon fire. And here we go, engaging frontally, waiting for the gun to reload on this vehicle. Aiming, and there we go, 461 into his engine. But as you can see, he's firing his autocannon. It's bouncing quite a bit on our turrets. He now wiggles, fires a missile, which again damages our gun, but bounces. So there we go. We take a shot there. Lovely, and more shots coming in from a T14 Armata. Now the T14 has got an auto loader now, so it's got 4 shells in the clip. And I know a lot of people have been concerned about how the T14 is going to be. Is it going to be OP? I personally need to play it a bit more, but I don't think it is. So there we go, we get engaged again. A T90 MS. He bounces a shot onto us. We're now aiming at his lower area. Fire. 551, but we take a shot in the side from a T14 Armata, so that now becomes our priority target. But he pulls back and the T90 MS is still there, bounces another shell. We get a tracking shot on him, another 559 damage. He then pops some smoke. We bounce another shot from the T14 Armata, and then we're going to push up and try and take out this T90 MS, but he gets taken out by a friendly Draco. So now it's pushing over, aiming. There's another T90 MS, track him, immobilise him, and now we're just waiting for the gun to reload to take the killing shot. He's on 120 HP, and there we go. Lovely, nice kill there on 120. And that's kill number 1. Now we use this Armata as cover. We bounce another shell, I think from the Leopard 2AX. As you can see, there he is there. We wait for him to pull out, we aim, we fire, 646 damage into the side. Now our Draco goes all in and ham and executes the Leopard 2AX totally. And now we're going to push up and try and give the Draco some support. He's engaging the PLO-1. PLO-1 is fighting back. We shoot on the move. Bounces this time with no penetration. So we close up as quickly as we can. Aiming. Just gets around the rock. We just keep pushing around. Suddenly we get spotted. There we go. Shot in the back of the PLO-1. 602 damage. He's now on 229 damage. Hit points rather. And we're waiting for the gun to reload. Just aiming. There he is. He stops. We aim. Fire. And that is kill number 2. So it's 10-3. Our team has been extremely successful on this side of the map. Not so well on the other side of the map. But looking like we've got one T90 MS that's gone over onto the left-hand side, managed to get his way through, and now it's just fighting over the scraps that's left. So we're pushing down as fast as we can, and here you can see the on-road mobility of the XM1A3. Still pretty darn good. A lot of people have been concerned that, you know, Armoured Warfare is going to turn into vehicles as slow as World of Tanks. It's definitely not true. They have balanced MBT mobility a little bit, and I think it's a lot better. There we get spotted. Turning round, there's the T14 Armata. He's on the hill, looks like he's AFK, and we're going to get a shot into him there, 551 damage. Now watch out for this Dragoon 125, guys. You're going to love what they try and do here. And there we go, and we shoot again, aiming, and he gets in the way. We hit the Dragoon, but don't damage him. And there we go, a fun end to the game. The XM1A3 is a vehicle I am enjoying playing. So let's take a look at the post-game stats. I did 4,400 damage with 2 kills, 8,617 spotting damage with 8 spots, the Master Gunner, Gold Medal and Recon Award. In total I earned 12,126 base reputation. But what really stood out for me is the fact I mitigated 7,421 damage with his tank. The turret on the XM1A3 is awesome. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it when you get a chance to put your hands on it, and you're going to have to let me know what you think of the XM1A3. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you've not done so already, don't forget to subscribe. Also, take a look at the links below and give me a follow on Twitch and Beam, and you can also check out my Patreon page. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.